Hello everyone, I am Jenefer of Jenefer Luxury. It's so good to be back. Finally, I am done with my Jenefer's 14-piece capsule wardrobe. I know almost everyone now is looking for ways on how to survive being an entrepreneur. I am hoping I can make more videos about entrepreneurship. Now I am going to start talking about entrepreneurship. This would be my first video where I will show the overview of my work and why I survived to be in this business without money. Are you an entrepreneur? A scalable startup? You are. If you have this business idea about product or services using your own business model. You are willing to take risks for your financial security and career, spending time or your last money on uncertain ventures. If you are facing an uncertainties, it doesn't mean you have no plans. You can take the unknown risk with plans. Though you are a type of person who can wait for the money to come later, you know your position or situation clearly. As an entrepreneur, at what business industry are you in? What is your knowledge about that industry? In my case, before I jumped into this unknown risk, the very first thing that I did is to learn the skill. As an entrepreneur, I wanted to be in the fashion industry. I knew from the start that I don't have money to hire a fashion designer, but I love to design clothes and wear it. It took years for me to learn and be equipped in that area. I learned pattern making, sewing, and fashion merchandising, where I learned about the materials that I love to use in my clothing brand. Now you know very well the business industry that you want to be. To survive as a startup, first do what is necessary. It's necessary for you to have that vision and mission for your company because that is your map. Very necessary for branding as well. Here I'm going to expound the vision and mission, for without this, it's like you want to go out but you don't know where, and definitely you don't know if you can survive. Knowing your vision and mission, now you can have a rough estimate of how much money you need. What else do you have if you don't have enough money to survive? You should write all your options. In my case, I have two options. I can get more investors or relocate, and I choose to relocate. I choose to relocate because I am building a sustainable business. Our clothing brand is not fast fashion. We are using sustainable materials. It is necessary for us to build the brand first. It means we need to wait for the money to come later. We are true to our vision and mission of our company. Why you need to be tough on this matter? For you to be focused in your market niche. Don't listen to people who will tell you or ask you to make clothes that is not what your brand is. Be cautious. Don't be greedy or else you will find yourself very busy catering to people's wants for a short period of time, only to find out in the end that making money fast doesn't mean building a brand. Knowing the necessary things to do, you are now ready to do the possible, which is the next thing to do. Because I relocate, it is now possible to be focused on my clothing brand. It means I don't have to worry for rent and utilities. I only need money for the samples. And it is possible for me to do the marketing by myself. The conceptualization of each product is well thought. And saying this, I have another video on why this 14-piece capsule wardrobe is powerful and why I started with Jenefer's 3-piece. Next is, do you have the materials? How much would be the cost of each product sample? Is it possible if you can make it by yourself? Now in this case, not only that I am an entrepreneur, I am also doing the creative. Not only from the conceptualization of each product, even doing the things the fashion designer is supposed to do. This is possible to me because I studied and learned these things as what I am showing in this video, from pattern making, cutting, sewing, and even modeling. Speaking of modeling, that would be the next thing about marketing. Now let's talk about marketing. What would be your possible marketing strategy? You have no business without marketing. With marketing, the possible thing that I can do is digital marketing. Managing social media. This is possible, but to be honest, this is difficult or challenging for me. I am supposed to be updated or make a post once a day. This is really a work in progress for me. It is not natural for me to post on my social media. It's hard to keep up, but it's possible. Like right now, I have hundreds of photos to upload, but it's really hard to switch my brain all the time. I always want to work offline. But yes, I am here. I am on digital marketing. I have to wear my clothes, t- take photos and videos, do the write up, and promise the video editing is so boring for me that it made me fall asleep while working on that. On my next videos, I will expound more all about entrepreneurship, that together we will find ourselves doing the impossible. What are those impossible for you? To me, it's not only to survive as a startup, but to do what I really love to do. Not only that I am creative, I love these creations to be in the market, and that is why right now I am doing all the possible things that I can do. Let me recap it. As an entrepreneur, running a clothing brand all by yourself means doing the possible things that you can do right now for a preparation for what your team will be doing. You have drawn the map already. For me right now is impossible not to multitask. I am looking forward to be doing the impossible, which means to have a regular meetings with my team, do a never-ending search for an inspiration for a new product idea, and last is to read business numbers. See you in my next video, and please don't forget to subscribe. If you like this video, please comment down below and what business industry are you in right now. Thank you.